Hey you guys, you are back at Clever TV. I'm Dana Ward with Joslyn Davis. We're very excited to have back Adam Braun. He is the founder of Pencils of Promise.
How are you guys?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
It's been a while.
I know, but it's really nice to be back. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, Schools4All, it's back.
Yep.
Bigger and better than ever.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about the contest that's going on right now.
Sure. So we ran Schools4All for the first time last year. We had the same prize, the same grand prize, which was one school was going to get a visit from Justin Bieber, and I would come out and hopefully have some fun as well.
That's a big prize.
I mean, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. So last year, the campaign raised almost $300,000. We had more than 20,000 kids sign up from across the country. And it was incredibly successful. And the winning school was down in Boca Raton, Florida. And when we went to visit the school in April, we had such a good time. Justin turned to me and said, "This is really great. Why don't we do this every year?" So I said, "Okay, if you are willing to visit another school."
Can I get that in writing, please?
Yeah. And he said, "I'm in 100% if it's to support Pencils of Promise and educate more kids." So anyway, we've now launched it again. The way that we launched it was with the What Did Justin Say viral video.
Yeah, it was
familiar.
a little bit on Clever TV.
Yeah.
I think we got a little debut of it.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, you guys are the originals. And we had this great response over the past week of people, getting really excited about the campaign. And so the difference this year is that we wanted to level the playing field. We didn't just want it to be for the family or the individual or the school that raised the most. We wanted anybody to have the opportunity to bring Justin to their school, and to do so for educating just one child, which is $25. So the campaign this year allows schools to sign up, and at the end of 2 months, on January 31st, we'll have a random lottery drawing, and each $25 contribution is one ticket. And so anybody out there for $25 contribution can bring Justin to their school.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So what happens at these visits? What did you guys do last year, and what do you have planned this year?
Well, last year was really incredible because the school actually planned out a lot. They had a full assembly. The chorus, the students, sang all of Justin's songs.
Really?
Yeah, they had
so cool.
a cappella medleys of Somebody to Love and Baby, and Boyfriend had just come out, and so that was really, really fun. They sang to Justin. I gave about a 10-minute presentation on the history of the organization and kind of explained to the kids how meaningful their contributions were and the lives that they were impacting. And then Justin came out, they went pretty crazy.
As they will, yes.
We didn't say that he was going to sing, and he was just having such a good time that he decided to sing a song and kind of collectively with the whole school basically performed Baby with the school there. Then we brought up the one family that really kind of drove the campaign, and hugs and pictures and a lot of tears.
How cool.
So awesome.
Yeah, it
I mean,
was
of
great.
course, we want to get everyone to get involved now because
Yeah.
you said January 31st is the
deadline.
cutoff
Yeah.
date, so there's still plenty of time for you guys to get
Right.
involved. Schools4all.org.
Yeah, the number four.
For
Yep.
sure. But something else to kind of entice the viewers out there are a bunch of other prizes too.
Yeah.
Like even if you're not from the winning school, you
Yeah.
might get the chance to actually be there
Right.
for this special visit from
Yeah.
you and Justin.
Yeah, so we put in a couple different layers to the campaign this year. We wanted to make
Like
it bitter,
that,
we wanted to make it
layers.
better, we just wanted to make it more fun, and we wanted to give great opportunities for every single person that was out there supporting us to win something really great. So one of the things that we said was, what about the school that actually does raise the most? How can we kind of guarantee that those students who work their butts off get rewarded? And so the school that raises the most, regardless of whether they win the random drawing, 10 of their students are going to get free flights to fly out and attend the winning visit. Second place school gets 5 flights, and the third place school gets 2 flights. So
Wow.
if you're a student out there and your school comes in the top 3, no matter what, you will be there
That's great.
when we go to visit that school, and you'll meet Justin. So that's one thing. Barnes & Nobles came in, and we'll announce it soon, but the last 2 weeks of the year, every dollar that's contributed up to $50,000 they're going to match, which is really
Wow.
amazing. And whichever school raises the most each week will get a big donation of Nooks, of e-readers from Barnes & Noble. So you can create an e-reader library in your school just by being the biggest fundraising school that week. A couple others, there's a company called Poppin', if you just like their Facebook page, they'll donate $1 to us, up to $25,000, and build the school.
That's great.
And then Songza is a really, really cool music discovery app. Think Pandora, but better, without commercials. And it's really cool curated playlists. And if you go and just check it out, then they're going to end up donating between $25,000 and $50,000 too. Wow. So really cool partners, companies that we love, companies we believe in, and they allow you guys to go out and literally just find a way to participate, and it all ends up helping us educate more kids.
And what I think is so cool about what you guys are doing and Justin's involvement, and I know he's spoken out about this, is that this is giving the opportunity to kids in America here to really help people their own age in other parts of the world. Why was that so important to you?
Well, the story of the organization, why we're called Pencils of Promise, is because when I was in college, I was just, like anybody else, a traveler. I literally just had a backpack on my shoulders, going on this round-the-world trip, and I found this boy who was begging on the streets, and I asked him what he would want if he could have absolutely anything in the world, and I thought he'd say a house or a flashy piece of technology. And he looked at me, he said a pencil, and I kind of thought maybe he had misinterpreted the question. I said, no, you could have anything, and he said, no, a pencil. And I realized he didn't have any access to education, and it breaks your heart, and I had a pencil, and I gave it to him, and he lit up. And up until that point in my life, I had always been told I was too young to actually make a difference and help somebody else. And kind of in that moment, I realized you're never too young to actually improve the life of another person. And there's something really beautiful and powerful when it's young people helping other young people in particular. And so when Pencils of Promise was started, we kind of wanted to represent that spirit and that energy. And Justin was one of the young people that happened to be involved. And then as his career took off, he said, I want to help other young people kind of realize their dreams, and more than anything, education is a way to enable that. And so this campaign we really view as a movement of students for students.
Yeah, and you've already surpassed your goals for this year, and the year's not even over.
Yeah.
And this campaign is just going to take things to the next level. What are your big goals for 2013?
Wow.
Or just the future in general.
Yeah.
If you could have it happen exactly as you want.
So about a year and a half ago, we probably had 10 or 15 schools, and we set out this big audacious goal, and we said, what if we broke out on 100 schools by the end of 2012? It was only probably 18 months away, and it seemed completely and utterly ridiculous and impossible. But earlier this year, we launched a campaign called The Impossible Ones, because we said that's who we are, that's what we believe in. And everyone has this kind of challenge or series of challenges in front of them at all times, so let's kind of be the ones that break those down. So through that campaign, The Impossible Ones, all these kids had these incredible stories of one girl rode a bicycle across the entire country, from California to New York, 3,700 miles. She's 17.
Wow.
Her name's Kennedy Donnelly, and her goal was to raise $10,000 to build a brand new classroom. So she ended up doing it, and we threw a big party for her, and 17 and teen, all these great outlets were there. And one of our biggest donors was there and met her and said, I'm so inspired by your story, I'm going to give you another $10,000. And she kind of looked at him and was like, I should have just started here. which I love.
Funny.
Which I love. But through her contribution, we were able to build another school and another. And so proud to say, last week we broke ground on our 100th school.
Awesome.
And so we hit this big, incredible goal, and it was only through the support of the community of people that really believed in us. And so now we feel even more kind of bold and like anything could be possible. And right now there are 61 million children without access to education around the world, including in this country. And we exist to create a world in which every single child, regardless of age, status, or location, has access to quality education. And so next year is going to be about really moving the needle so that can become a reality.
It's possible.
Yeah, I think it'll happen in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. I think we'll live in a world in which every single child has access to quality education.
You have to have that outlook to make it happen.
Yeah. You have to be a little bit delusional, but honestly, I said this a lot, but if your dreams don't scare you, then I don't think that they're big enough. And so
I like that.
We might as well have these big lofty dreams that scare us, because that's the way that they become real.
Exactly.
And it's getting started now. You guys can get involved. Go to Schools4All.org. to get all the details and to enter the contest now. Start donating now.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy. We built a really cool website that makes it super simple. You can just enter the name of your school, it'll populate, and hopefully you can rally your entire community, your friends, your parents, and this holiday season in particular, I think people will be really excited about it.
Very
We're
cool.
excited.
Well, thank you, Adam, for coming
Thank you, guys.
on down.
Thank you for having me, as always.
Of course.
And thanks to you guys for checking out Clever TV. Remember, we'll have all of the details in the info section below. I'm Dana Ward with Joslyn Davis and Adam Braun for
Thanks
Pencils
for
of
having me, guys.
Promise. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.